Today I have an unboxing, and this is one of the unboxings that I've been looking forward to doing for a very long time. I have in front of me, which you can't see, and this is a huge brand new espresso machine. And by brand new, I mean this hasn't even been released yet. It's coming on Kickstarter soon, and I was graciously fortunate to get my hands on this early. This machine is a dual boiler machine, but it's also one of the most unique dual boiler machines out there. Let's see here. If you've followed this channel for a while, you know that I have a Rocket R58 Cinquantoto upstairs, and that is my go-to machine. And it's a good machine. It's $3,300, and it's just okay. It's not something that's crazy. It's not something that's amazing to me, but it's just okay. You know, one thing they don't tell you in a YouTube channel is how to do unboxings of these massive machines. So this is a machine that is a dual boiler. It has a vibratory pump versus a rotary pump that's in a Rocket. Rotary pump usually makes it quieter, is one of the main things on it. So on the top here, okay, it looks like I can pop that out easily, maybe. Look at that, got the casing off of it. This is going to be a little baby blue machine. I'm so excited about this. When they sent this to me and asked me if I wanted to review it, I was on board quickly, and they were super easy to work with. It's like called Maxim's de Paris, I believe is the way you pronounce it. We got a nice wooden bottomless portafilter. It's got a few baskets, single, double. Ooh. It's got a little magnetic dosing funnel there. Single, double, and it looks like probably a blind basket. We also have, I don't know if this is another portafilter or what this is in here. Sorry, I'm going to hold this up a little bit better for you guys. Oh, this is a group head cleaning brush. I've actually never had a machine that came with that. It also has a little cleaner on the bottom of it. We got some manuals which we'll need, and it looks like maybe some cleaning screen packet, something. And then we have this little box here. So this machine is way more unique than most machines that I have. Looks like it's got some like spare parts in it, spare steam wand tip, maybe some kind of cleaner. I'll open that up later. This is a WD-T tool would be my guess on that. Let's see here. And then we got way more stuff in here. I'm not sure the retail price of this thing. I want to say it's around $2,000, give or take, which is an incredible value if they manage to pull that off. We have a double spouted portafilter here, and it looks like it's supposed to have like a little pad here to set it flat. That must have fell off, but either way, a nice touch to have that. I don't know. Nevertheless, this is probably pre-production unit. It's got one of those distribution tools that you can adjust that I probably will never use. This, oh my gosh, this is just baffling me with how much this is already coming for. It's got a tamping mat here. Nice little rubber tamper mat. We got a they're doing a great job right off the bat. They got a self-leveling tamper and a distribution tool. Man, this is just baffling me. This also has a built-in grinder in it too. It's got a touch screen on it so you get some flow control. It's got a little towel. It's got another little couple more cleaning brushes in here. Oh, here we go. We got some handles. These are going to go onto the machine. I am like so excited about this. Typically, you don't get a nice tamper, a funnel, two portafilters, and all of that stuff right off the bat. I added these to my rocket to get some wooden accents on there, and I want to say it was like $500 or something ridiculous like that. Definitely super nice quality and does a good job. This is the machine that I'm wondering if it's actually going to replace my rocket or not. We got a nice steaming pitcher, nothing special about it, but nothing bad about it. And now we're getting to some good stuff here. We have the top of the machine here, like the little cup rail. So you got to be careful not to break that. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. A built-in grinder. This has a grind by weight grinder and a grind by time grinder. It's also has a built-in scale for the espresso machine portion of it, and pressure profiling, flow profiling. It almost feels like a decent, but it doesn't look like it. We got the grind hopper right here, and let's see. I didn't really think this through too much in the sense of the fact that I am going to put the machine right where I put all of those accessories. But so far, so good. Also, they don't see any of this, by the way. They did send me this machine free of charge, and they asked me to do a review video of it and an unboxing of it. But they don't get to see that stuff before I submit it. So once it's public is when they see it. The packaging is super nice. The box of it's super nice. I'm going to put the name of the machine, obviously, in the title because that will help us out quite a bit. I'm going to throw some of this stuff on the ground, get it out of the way, so we can put the showcase of what is going on this counter. I think that's enough out of it. So this comes in a bunch of different colors. I have chosen, oh, this looks great. I have chosen the one that they kind of recommend that they're highlighting after some like Italian car, and that is the baby blue color. Okay, we got it out of the box now. Let's turn it sideways here and take a look at what we have. Whoops. Look at that. Got a nice steam one. Now, a couple things. I couldn't find a ton of information on this machine because it doesn't fully exist yet. So I had a few questions that I wanted to know. And is that, can you drain the drip tray, which I think so. We're going to see on that. But this drip tray does look way bigger than other machines. So what I do currently right now is I have a 5-gallon bucket of third wave water that I pump into my rocket. And then I have a drain tray for my rocket too as well. So it drains directly into it. So if I could pump this machine, that would be great. But I'm also not expecting it because it's a vibratory pump and not a rotary pump. But we have a nice drip tray here with 2 inlets. And not drip tray, water reservoir. I'm going to start taking off all of the tape on that. And I should probably read the instructions, but let's be real. A lot of people don't do that. Maybe you should be better than me, and maybe you should read it. But there's a couple tubes here. There's one that has a white piece of tape on it, and one that has a black piece of tape. So I'm going to remove that drip tray. And I'm going to put the... Maybe I should read the instructions. Okay, yeah, I'm going to mess with that later after I read the instructions. But nevertheless, let's put that down there. We'll pull out this. And this is a little fold-up tray to weigh your shots. So this is a built-in scale, and this will should theoretically automatically stop your shots. This is the steam wand of some sorts, and this one has, I believe you can get an auto it will automatically stop based off of the temperature. There's going to be more on that, and we're going to break out a lot of the questions and stuff like that. If there's particular things you want to hear on this machine, you should let me know that, and I'll make sure that's in my video. Okay, now I got this thing fully unboxed. I've looked at it just a little bit. Haven't pulled a shot, haven't messed around with it. I'm sure it's going to produce a good shot. I'm not super concerned about that, but I'm curious to see how those features in this kind of go. So I want to start off by saying it seems built well, but it is pretty plasticky. So there's nothing like special when it comes to the build quality of this. You got like plastic finishing, um, metal, plastic drip tray. This logo's not sticking on super well, um, but it's not bad. The wood handles are not terrible, but they don't feel super great by any means. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a pad there or not. If so, it does feel a little sharp there. It could just be meant to set flat. I've had other portafilters like this and they've had a pad. It does come with a nice tamping mat and distribution tool and a rag and a funnel. The funnel fits on there super well. It does go inside the lip of the portafilter a little bit, but not too bad. Comes with a couple different steam wand tips. I did notice that the steam wand itself moves super well, but the problem that I have with it is it doesn't get over the drip tray super well. So when you go to purge the steam wand, like so, it's easy to like miss the drip tray, which is kind of unfortunate, but it still does get there. The steam wand is nice though, and it does give you a lot of range to move it. This is a hot water nozzle. It kind of can move out of the way if you want it to. You can set the difference. You can set the force on the steam wand so you can make it more powerful or not. If you push this back, it'll actuate the steam wand. You push it forward, it'll drip hot water. I think it's just going to take some time getting used to. I've never had that before. It's got some nice LED lights on the side of it, some nice LED barista lights underneath of it so you can get a good look of your shot. The screens are fine on it. You can adjust the amount of grams fairly easily on this by 0.5, and this can grind by weight or by time, and it is what it is on that. I have yet to try it, and then you simply actuate that by pushing it forward or back, I guess, for that matter. Maybe one or the other, I don't know. Let's see. So I think maybe pulling it forward is one like does time, the other one does weight. I haven't really looked in it too much. And then you adjust the grind size right here. This just kind of closes and opens the hopper. This is all touchscreen here, so you can make it pretty easily like manual mode by just taking this lever, pulling it forward. It's going to drop the shot. It's not super loud, but there are some like weird beeps, which I find kind of strange. It only takes about 3 minutes to heat up, which is nice. And there's a lot of features on this touchscreen. It did allow me to set it up to Wi-Fi, which I'm not sure exactly what the purposes of that is. This is an infrared thing on it, which allows you to set the temperature of the milk and it will stop steaming at that desired temperature, which I find really, really nice for learning. You can set, it has a PID in it, so you can set the extraction temperature, the target milk temperature, standby, sleep mode. Ooh, that's kind of neat. You can set the default hot water amount. So if you're into making Americanos, you can just set that up to whatever temperature you kind of want it, or whatever amount you want it to. So if you want it to dispense six ounces at a time, when you turn that on, it's going to stop after 6 ounces. So that's super, super nice. There's a lot on this touch screen here. I'm not sure if you can set it to, oh, you can even set the lights off, so I can turn that grinding light off, as you can see there, and the extraction light, and the two side light strips Temperature. Oh, okay, nice. You can change the volume of this thing as well, so it's less annoying. Can set the time, the date. I'm not sure if there's a way to auto turn this thing on or not. We're going to get that figured out later. But nevertheless, it does a pretty good job of doing things, and it's only 3-minute heat up time. So you got manual mode in here, and so there's 5 different modes. There's standard mode, which is just, I don't know, I'll figure that out. Consistent mode, which is a different, like a consistent shot pressure. So 9 bar pressure, 6 bar pressure. Variable mode, which is a variety of that. So you can kind of have an increased pressure, drop pressure, drip coffee mode. So no pressure and it just makes you drip coffee. And then manual mode, which you start by the paddle. You can adjust all of this stuff as much as you want. So it doesn't look like there's much on the standard mode type of a thing for customability. On the variable mode, you can control the pressure of it, but you can also control the flow rate too throughout this whole thing. So there's a nice little menu in here. So I can set this to a lot of different things that I want. I can set the temperature of that shot. I can customize everything. I can set the brew weight, so it's automatically going to stop the shot at 36 grams if I want to, or whatever I want. I can set the name of it, the volume of pre-infusion, so how much liquid comes out. I wonder if I can change that to grams because I don't know what ounces is. No, you're kind of stuck at ounces on that, so you might have to do some math on it. Pre-infusion time, I can change the pressure mode to variable pressure, flow rate, brew weight-based pressure, so it'll kind of adjust to it, target pressure, standard. There's a lot of different options when it comes to that and a lot of customability on it. There's different stages too, so you can have it ramp up to 9 bar pressure for 0.34 ounces for 15 seconds. Like you can adjust everything on this thing, which I find is pretty neat. So I hate to say it, but I don't know because I've never used a decent before, but it almost kind of seems like you have a lot of customability. Maybe not as much with the decent, but also it doesn't feel like it's that far off in the sense of it. So you got grind by weight. You have grind by weight or grind by time on this. We'll have to check that out and see how clean it comes to that. But even without the funnel fits on nicely, but even without the funnel, you have a nice little, I don't know. It's all nice. Comes with the bottomless portafilter, spouted portafilter, everything you need, including the WDT tool, which is rare. Steam by temperature, but you still have to manually steam, but that's not too bad. They've packed a lot. If you can customize all this pressure and flow stuff and also make it convenient, so like if you're a 2-person household and you're really nerdy when it comes to your espresso and you want that ability to customize things, this machine will do it. But if you also have somebody who just wants a shot of good espresso, they can do that too as well and everywhere in between. So overall, it's not like it's not bad built quality. It's nothing special. It looks really nice. The blue color is really nice. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel great. It feels nicer than what a Breville dual boiler would feel with a lot more features. So it really kind of depends on how is this grinder built, how's this machine built. I wish this machine you could get without the grinder. That's my first main gripe on it, because it's kind of a weird niche. It's like the Breville Barista Express that's kind of meant for entry level espresso that'll get you a good job. But this has all the features that a lot of people who like to mess with espresso really crave and really desire. But if you're into all those features, you're not probably going to want the grinder. You're probably going to have your own grinder. You're probably going to want flat burr versus the conical burr. I don't know. The couple gripes that I have of it is a vibratory pump, but it does seem pretty quiet when it comes to that. You can't drain the drip tray to my knowledge. At least I didn't see anything in there in regards to that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe you can drain that. There's like a little hole I'm going to have to read the manual a little bit on it, but I think I could pop it out and drain it. But you can't pump it in from a water pump, at least, either. Those are small drawbacks to this. Overall, this looks like a great machine. I'm going to be reviewing it soon, so stay tuned for that. And we'll see how this actually plays out in terms of quality for espresso. There you go. You have that nice, interesting chime to close it off. Thanks so much for watching.